conditions don't help it. So the air is on, but woo.
Yeah, just turn mine off.
Hey, I'm trying to bring the West back. Tell them that I said that. Avenue to true respect to you surviving setbacks. I'm from where you gotta keep it glocky for the get back.
Oops, I shouldn't have been gangbanging.
Is that what you call that? Ooh, stop it.
Shouldn't have been gangbanging.
Stop
No
it.
cap. No cap today. No cap. We gonna keep it cool.
Stop it.
Hats on, no cap. No cap. We're gonna keep them off today.
Oh, here we go.
Crazy, man. Already.
Hey.
Well, once you tell me what your invite is or your head count, then let me know, and then I guess we'll figure out if it's your spot or mine.
Okay. I know I'm late for the summer, but I'm here with the heat. Hey. Okay, we got 3 in here. For you, my pops, I'll do it up for you times 3. Good evening, y'all. It's Gentlemen After Dark. It's Wednesday, that time of the night where it's time to holler at the people. Let's see what we got here.
It's after dark.
It's after dark in Arizona. The sun still shines here in sunny Southern California, where the temperature is about 70 degrees ish, I think. Maybe because it's where I'm at. I don't know. Anywho, from the YouTube world, Soul Body Mind Detox, Dana. I see you, Miss. Well, I can't call you Miss Day, so I'm gonna just say I see you, Dana. Be a unicorn, right? It's my brother Eric Johnson. Let me see. Should I put on my Art LeBeau voice for you, Eric? Clutch is in the building, y'all. Clutch is in the building. My brother, the shooter himself in the virtual reality world. Busy. B-Rod, what up with you, man? Good evening to you.
Hey, Busy.
All the way from AZ. It's the go-getter, true go-getter. What up, man? How you feeling?
Hey,
Thanks for being here, bro. Go-getter. Go-getter. Who else is here?
Hey,
Tamara, all the way. Look at that. Representing Memphis, Tennessee. Tamara's in the building. Good evening to you. She be on my head sometime, y'all, because she said before we got the executive producer, she was the technical producer around this piece. Michelle Finison's in the building. Good evening to you, Michelle. Oh, Berdina. Good evening to you, Berdina. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Adrian's in the building. What's up, man? Or we call him Sir. Just plain old Sir. What up, Sir? How you feeling, man? Thanks for being here. Okay. Lolo's in the building, y'all. All the way from, she said, hey, from NOLA.
Hey,
Shouts out to let me give this to her and all the wanted riders. So Lolo has taken a bike ride, you guys, from sunny Southern California all the way to New Orleans. She rode her motorcycle. Congratulations to you, Lolo.
Congratulations.
I'm proud of you for stepping up that game on that bike. Look at you. You're doing big things. You're doing big things. So shouts out to you and the crew for getting it done. That's what's up. Big time.
Is that where the roundup is this year?
No, I don't think it's there. I don't know. I never keep up with that. I see Fuego brought some backup, y'all. Krista's in the building. Krista's here. Krista is in the building. Good evening to you. And Miss Carrie Long is in the building. Look at there. AZ representing hard tonight. I dig it. Appreciate that. And I got to make up for last week because he hit me after the fact and said, you missed me, bro. You didn't say my name. Patty Snatcher, all the way from Memphis, Tennessee, is my little big brother or my big little brother. I think I'm older than him annually speaking, but he's older than me in the club. So yeah. What up, Snatcher? Thank you for being here, bro. I appreciate you. Gonzalez. Louisiana. Is that where you from? Go getter, Gonzales, Louisiana.
Or is that where the roundup is?
Oh, okay. There we go. Maybe that's where it is. I don't know.
Oh, the roundup.
Right. The roundup. I don't even know.
I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
I don't
it
think he's
is.
from there.
There it
Yes,
is.
it's
She says
in
it is in
Louisiana.
Gonzales, staying
Yeah.
the night in New Orleans. Love y'all. Make
Uh-huh.
sure you send me that picture from Bourbon Street, Cherokee Street. I don't care. Pick a street. Can I get the dome where the New Orleans Saints play at? Just send me a picture. That's all I'm saying. Because guess what? I'm gonna be following suit in June. Me and my bros, we gonna be riding to the Florida Keys, but we
Mm.
are gonna make a pit stop in New Orleans. So whoop, there it is. Whoop,
Okay,
there it is.
okay.
He said you got me by a lot of years. This guy right here. Anywho, thank y'all for being here. Let me go ahead and introduce the panel that's here tonight. She's never late. She's always on time. Shouts out to my girl, Tanya Tatum, aka 100 Proof. And no, she's not my Facebook girlfriend.
I'm ready.
Oh, are we still on that, huh?
Hey, I just got to run with it, right?
Hmm.
It's the guy right here. You know, he drives NASCAR. Well,
No.
almost NASCAR. No,
No.
almost NASCAR. He drives
No.
some cars for a
No.
living, but definitely a guy who always drops those golden nuggets, them gems. It's the dude, Devin.
Hey.
Good morning.
She's been happy to be in the light for the last 40 days and for 40 nights because what, a week ago she didn't have no power. So shouts out to my girl all the way from AZ. Fire to some of y'all, but for us it's fuego. And it is Big Bub's number one fan. That part right there, number one fan. The executive producer of Gentlemen After Dark, you know, self-hired. She hired herself.
Thank
Miss
you.
3. I almost think this guy does this on purpose, but hey, he's right here on time, just in time for introductions in a remote location at his what is that? You in a tree house tonight? I'm not
Yes.
sure. I don't see it.
Sniper.
It's my little big brother, Snoopy Cliff Mello. And I'm your host, Onyx. Oh, man. I'm having too much fun. Too much fun. How's everybody doing this evening?
Pretty good.
Relax.
Pretty good?
Right.
Pretty good? Good.
Present.
Good. She said present.
Oh, you
Present.
you were that kid.
Hey,
Everybody
funny?
said here, and she said present.
President.
that's me.
President.
When I'm at roll call, that's what you get. Here, present.
Yeah.
Really?
You freezing again.
There we go.
Right on time. Freezing.
Is it cold? It's cold over there. That's what it is.
Is that what it is? Okay.
It's cold, yeah.
How we doing now? Am I still freezing?
Still freezing.
You're still freezing
right now.
I think it's, I don't know. And no, I'm not sharing my internet. Anywho, let's see here. Let's do it like this. There we go. So last week, you guys,
Oh, robot.
Yeah.
Nope, not working.
You're breaking up.
Get it together. You're like a sloth right now.
Oh, he's saying you got to leave the show.
How about that?
I didn't hear any of that.
You're
No?
back.
I'm
You're
back. I'm good.
Yeah, now he's in the middle. Okay, now we're good.
Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. All right, here we go. I don't know what to say, man. I'm Anywho, we're gonna fix this. Keep on keeping on. I don't know. I paid my internet bill. I don't share with the complex, so I don't know. Anywho, he said cheap internet. You know what?
Squirrel. Wow.
This is my brother Clutch. He's the one
That's
that
in
turned
the
me on to
capital
this whole
squirrel?
internet program in the first place. So Is it cheap, or is it the service that you recommended? Anywho,
Uh-oh.
good evening, Miss Felicia Walker. Good evening to you. I see you. Last week, you guys, we had a nice conversation. I don't know about y'all, but I really enjoyed the conversation. Um, that conversation really sprung the idea of what we're going to talk about tonight. I did create some questions, believe it or not, some questions. And I'm hoping that, we'll have the same type of dialogue as we did last week. We'll learn from each other, we'll learn from the audience, and we'll go from there. So, do I need to start with with my guy again this week? Y'all need the guy to come back on here from last week?
No.
No, the one that wants some hugs and. I mean, I could. If anybody want a Frankenstein? Anybody? No.
Oh, what?
No, thank you.
A Frankenstein. That was what he asked. Ladies, are you looking for a man or for a Frankenstein?
Oh,
Somebody that's already created or somebody that you can create.
wow.
Dude,
Frankenstein was the doctor. The
Right.
monster was.
the creation.
All right.
Shoot, B2. Anywho, so based on last week's conversation, and it was kind of sparked by our audience member, Miss Irma, in regards to morals. You guys remember that? Morals. And I know Tanya wasn't here last week, but I know she did catch up. So, yeah. But we talked about morals. So I think tonight's question will start off like this. Have we allowed society's standards to dictate our moral values?
Attention associates.
Uh-oh. Clean up. All five.
Gosh.
Oh, shoot. Have we allowed society standards to dictate our moral values?
Sometimes.
Okay. We got it sometimes.
We need more content, Mello.
Shoot.
I was trying not to go first.
You gotta go first, man. You was late for
Because
class.
standards and morals are different, as the question implies. And like I said, when I gave the example of my daughter, when I asked her about how she felt about the WAP song, and she felt, that's good for them, but her standards wouldn't allow her to be as risque, which I was glad to hear. But I don't need to be seeing that. But so that's why I said for us, what's moral, we sometimes those lines get blurred based on our standards. And then people love to say biblically this and that. But once again, if I'm a Buddhist or I'm a Muslim, we necessarily may not be agreeing the same thing. Our standards are different. So does that make me immoral? Because I don't follow your same standards. So I think sometimes those lines get blurred.
Interesting. Way to get us started. Okay. And for the record, no, that's not the one I wanted. Krista says, Fuego said, let's talk about sex, baby.
Oh.
Are we talking about that healing energy?
The what? What you say?
That healing energy?
Healing energy. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. The healing energy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Back to the program.
Way to go.
Yep.
Back
Way to
the
go,
program.
Pyro.
Right. Way to go, Pyro. Starting fires. What else? Come on, y'all. Y'all acting like y'all don't got morals or standards I know it's not just.
Are you judging us if we don't?
I mean, no judgment, please. If you don't got them, say I don't got no standards. I ain't got no morals. Maybe you don't.
I'm still thinking.
Okay.
I mean, like as a collective whole, I think people tend to look at society, and it's kind of like we were talking about once before. Like if everybody's going left, it's easier to go left than it is to go right, but you would prefer to go right, or you feel like it's right to go right. So you kind of teeter totter in between left and right, kind of straddle the fence or whatever. And I think sometimes, everybody might kind of like, oh yeah, like this fashion is in now, or this style of clothes, or this style of shoes, or whatever. This is in style right now, and then 5 years from then it won't be. But in society, it was,
Yeah.
a chronological thing. So I don't think it's like that for everybody all the time, but I think as a collective whole, I think that what is the norm in society is kind of what drives people not away from their morals if they have them, but I think it just kind of makes them. Oh yeah, it's kind of like what Snoopy was saying. It's like the religious aspect of it. I hate to kind of put that in there, but it's like, society says it's okay to go to work on a Sunday, but some religions like, no, you're not supposed to work on Sunday. You're supposed to rest.
They rest.
So, you know, you have that type of situation.
Yeah. I think
Mm.
society just makes things more acceptable sometimes in uh, where our standards, our morals can go down some or up some, maybe, but it does have some type of effect sometimes in some cases.
And then I was gonna say too, pertaining to the younger generation and
Mhm.
raising children, I feel like they're raising their children based upon society opposed to the morals that they have. It's I don't know. It's like you let your kid do whatever because everybody else is doing it, opposed to what they should be doing. If that makes sense.
Mhm.
Yep.
Candace echoes, good evening to you, sis. All the way from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, says standards speak more to boundaries. Morals reference your beliefs. They can be independent of one another.
True.
But I'm
So,
on the same page as Tanya. I think we have to look at the generations. Like it's different. Like for an older generation, our standards are more. We know who we want. We know what we accept, what we don't accept, and what we represent. But a lot of the younger, like Tanya was saying, they follow what and I will say we've all been there when we were younger in high school. Like, I don't think you truly develop that until you have experience in life. And as you get more experiences, then you're able to define what your standards are and what your morals are. So I think as you get older, it just changes.
mhm,
Yeah, true.
mm. I agree. I mean, not that I'm here to agree or disagree, but I agree with
You
that.
are the moderator.
Oh,
Mr. Moderator.
Here we go.
I'm not
Shoot,
laughing. I'm
here
not
we go.
laughing.
I think that matter of fact, let me put it back up there. Boundaries, um, beliefs. A lot of the boundaries that we do have are set by the beliefs that we were instilled with. Most of our beliefs come as a result of what we've been taught from our parents. And then when you do break free from the boundaries of what mama and or daddy have taught you, then you create your own set of boundaries based off of some, if not all of the beliefs that you have. So, at that point, the pressures of society begin to dictate more so, depending on who you are. Do I want to be that cool person that everybody loves me? and I'm just going to break these boundaries. I'm going to compromise the beliefs that, you know, my parents instilled in me. And then that's when you get faced with have we allowed society standards to dictate our moral values?
But for instance, my mom said that her mom, my grandmother, didn't allow them to wear pants. So my mom would sneak and wear her friend's pants up the road when she went to school. She would leave the house in a dress, but put on pants when she went to school because she wore her friend's clothes. Now that was based on a belief system that the Bible said that women shouldn't be dressed like that in pants. They need to be more presentable. Now I ain't never read that in the Bible, but that was the belief system that the grandmother was telling my mom. So once again, that's why I made mention last week. We got to be careful with that. People interpret certain things from the pulpit, and then when they see other people, grown people like us, they want to put that judgment, and that's when we get the comments, well, the world is so loose and this and that. Well, loose to whom? Like we said, everybody's generation is different. Like now, killing and all the stuff that's going on right now, yeah, I would say that's immoral. But you know how people dress and certain lifestyles that they have, we got to be careful. That's why I said those lines get blurred from religious morality versus the standard. Because once again, I don't see a woman wearing a pair of pants as being immoral.
Right.
Candace says, when you start compromising, then the conditions come in to justify decisions.
Okay.
Because it's always going to be a compromise some kind of way. Or maybe if I just do it a little bit, not all the way, but just to smidge it, you know, just the tip. Just
Just the tip, huh?
that healing part.
That's
I'm
how it
just saying.
starts. That's how it always starts.
So what do you really really?
No, it starts with
So
massage.
You
so
know
okay.
what? Yeah.
Let's go here. Let's go here.
Oh,
Provocative
my back. My neck.
provocative dressing, right? I do remember, you know, in the Bible, the woman is not supposed to be overly adorned in ornaments and all of that stuff, right? Too much too much makeup and jewelry and all of that. You were equated to what's the other H word? Not hussy, but harlot.
Heathen.
Jezebel,
Whore.
heathen.
Harlot.
Harlot.
Yeah, harlot. There you go. Right? So one of the side comments in connection with that, when we started talking about the WAP, is that the men, y'all like those ladies like that. Y'all like that. So now you got the ladies who want that attention of those men or of the man. Just, you know, hey, look at me. She feels that what? She has to adorn herself in all the extra, including the provocative dress. We pay attention to it. But then deep down inside, do we really want that? Fellas, do the fellas really want that? I'm sorry, not the ladies, but do the fellas really want that?
I can appreciate both the quote unquote provocative and a woman who wears a suit, how she wears it. And I think the converse is for women too. When they see a man, every man don't wear a suit the same. So every woman can wear, you know, a female suit the same, or even a dress or sundress. So it could be provocative based on the man's taste, likes, and want. Like I said, I go across the spectrum. If a woman looks good in it, I can appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But she can also look good in it and not show everything.
That's true.
Facts.
It just depends on the culture that you live in too, because
Right.
in some cultures, the women have nothing on at the top, and they have
Uh-huh.
ornaments, they have earrings, they have
Right.
necklaces, they have, you know,
Brides in Africa.
exactly, body modifications in their faces, tribal scarring, tattoos. So all of those things, like I said, it just depends on the culture, because you can't really just dictate a culture to a specific religious faith. Because if that's the case, then I think somebody was saying something about going. Juanita Williams says, "Take me back to Dubai." In Dubai, that area, that a lot of those countries over there are under Sharia law, meaning a woman cannot come out the house dressed how
Mm-hmm.
she has to dress according to the
Yes,
law,
she
pretty
has
much.
to be covered up.
And whatever the law says, I think it's three quarters. I'm sorry, yeah, 3/4 covered. 3/4 of her body has to be covered at all times. So, I mean, like I said, it just depends on the culture.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And yeah,
And that, I'm sorry. And that was a good point, Devin, because like I said, where we from, originally we weren't fully clothed like that, and many tribes over there still are not fully clothed. But you don't see the men running rampant, hunching on all over 'em, because
right.
that's here is taboo. So what's taboo is what our inclination to want to be curious about it. So that to me contributes to the over sexualization of everything here. But if you come from that, like you just said, if your mom just had beads that covered her breast and her breast hanging, you're not getting all excited about that because that's an everyday thing. What you're attracted to is not based on her being clothed or not clothed.
It's Western civilization. Western
Right,
civilization has over sexualized everything. Like you ever see like a soda commercial,
right.
and you got the woman and she pouring the soda on herself on a sports car. I'm like, this is a soda.
Carl Jr.
Vision, same thing. Selling cars, all of
Mhm,
that.
everything.
So it's just like hypersexualizing things, and then when people delve into that, okay, it's a problem because now the kids are doing it. The middle school, the high school age kids are doing the stuff that you're showing on these commercials. They show in every movie and TV show, even when you stream it now. You see what I'm saying? Like Hulu or something, like you still have, unless you pay extra money. So it's almost like it's kind of like you shove stuff down people's throats, and then once they start to adhere to some of that, then it's like, okay, yeah, but it's bad. You shouldn't do it. It's like I don't know. It's weird because it's like we're gonna get you to do something you're not supposed to do, and then once you start doing it, we're gonna turn up our nose at you. It's like a mind screw to me.
Mm.
Oh, PK said she couldn't wear pants either.
Right. Yeah, I
Mhm.
saw that.
And
Oh
then I
yeah.
was gonna say too, even going pertaining to what PK was saying, I remember raised Baptist. The whole time my grandmother was alive, we all knew not to come in church without any stockings on.
That too.
And the minute she passed, I'm like, okay, cool. I don't have to
Cool.
wear stockings to church.
Right.
So I knew what we should be doing. However, I don't want to put on stockings to go to church. But even in my adult years, I'll never forget, probably about maybe 10 years ago, a friend of mine, her mom is a pastor. I showed up at her house without any stockings on. She sent me to the store to get some.
Cool. Was that
But
coffee or off black?
Like you see you a little money, like, go to the store.
right,
Oh,
right.
okay, yeah,
So
yeah.
Did you get the
yeah,
sheer
Little
once
toe or the
I got the sheer white. I had sheer white.
little Jezebel.
Wow.
So we
wow.
know what we supposed to do, but when we get a certain age, it's like, okay, I'm over it. I don't want to wear stockings to church.
Right. See, I was gonna go here with Juanita. And what about the slips? Nobody
Right,
wear those anymore.
right,
No,
right.
nobody wear a slip
You
no
you
more.
have to search hard and long to find a slip. You really have to look for them because they don't sell them in the stores anymore.
Yeah, that used to be the thing. That was like borderline a nightgown, the
Hmm.
slip. You know,
Full body ones, yeah.
right? You knew we was getting ready to go somewhere because your mama had on her stockings and her slip. And all
Right.
she had to do was slide the dress on, and we out the door. Let's go.
We out of here.
Y'all gonna get in the car. You ain't got some shoes on yet, you know. But you better get in the car. Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay,
You
well,
should look at your next comment. It's just
yeah,
straight.
I'm like, who is this person? I don't know who it
Right.
is, but let's see what it says here. Who gives a about the culture? If you're in a place that puts restrictions on women's freedoms, get the out. I'm
Who
not
is
sure
this?
who this is.
Kyle in the CV. Who's that?
I don't know who that is. It's like banning abortions mandatory. It's one of those, it is a public stream here, so ain't no telling who that is. But
But yeah,
Shooby Doo,
Yeah, but
my body, my choice. I get it, but
Um,
yeah,
however,
we got you. Twitch. That's from the Twitch world. So thank you, Kyle, for your input. I feel your pain, whoever that might be, but at the same
okay.
time, yeah, we
Right.
we just having good conversation here, grown folks.
No cussing like that.
Anywho, moving right along. Kyle seems he needs some healing energy, or she, or they, or
ah,
one of them. I'm not sure, but anywho, so it's I don't know. It's a learning thing, man. Morals. I mean, there are some common morals that that we share. That something as simple as stealing. Guess what? Morally, it's wrong. But guess what?
we morally it's wrong. But when you're when you're in line in the self checkout and it asks, "Do you want a bag? How many bags you want?" And I put 0, knowing I got 3.
Oh,
Right. Right.
security,
I'm not
Yeah.
paying for a
hey,
bag.
she been waiting to do that for a long time.
security.
For
Oh,
security, the
She
lady
been
taking
trying.
the
She
bag.
been itching to get
oh,
that one out. She couldn't even tell it.
dear
But
Right.
Facebook
really, when you
police.
think about that, though, I mean, even think about, I know Walmart's everywhere, but Walmart, California, just speaking where I am, like they've reduced the number of checkout lanes. Like you self checkout.
Right.
What percentage of people that have a huge bag of groceries, a basket, and don't want bags? What percentage of people are like quickly scanning stuff and missing some stuff? Like
Right.
Hey,
I
inflation
you
is
know
don't
what?
see
real.
none of that milk.
Those cameras catch that shit though. Once
Every
you
Not
get,
time.
always.
well, yeah. But if it's
Mm-mm.
in sight, it literally showed me, oh, you misscanned and it played it back.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Wow.
damn.
to let you know what you did
Hey.
wrong.
Hey,
I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, so we know it's
Yeah.
wrong, but look at the cost of living. When you say that, like the cost of living, and like people are doing what they got to do now. Unfortunately, I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just saying like people know it's wrong, but are they gonna feed their family a little extra food, or are they gonna pay $110 for 10 items?
Right.
mhm.
Damn. Yeah.
I mean, that's very hypothetical, but
I was like,
but
look, my
No, that's
heart
very
got me
that's
family.
very true.
I ain't coming that way.
hypothetical, but yeah, it's
Yeah,
you
it's,
get a
it's,
limited amount for you know, you have to pay more for less.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Especially
then
with COVID, you
right, and I
really
was gonna
getting
say, go ahead.
less. Go ahead. Sorry.
Pertaining to her comment where she said the camera be under in food for less, just as you get to the register, the camera is there so you know how people put water,
The
sodas
water,
at the bottom of
dog
the cart.
food at the
It
bottom. Yeah,
scans it
buddy.
as you go by.
Beep.
Mm.
Got him.
It scans it.
Yeah.
Got him. Yeah, that part.
Crazy.
I just started dancing on all the cameras in the grocery store anyway. I ain't gonna try to get away. Put this on your little viral, let it go viral.
Right.
And then buying some broccoli, start dancing at the register.
Hmm.
Let's see here. Michael RB says, I like a woman that I like a woman. I like a woman that can be sensuous first, but also rugged when it comes to adventures. Oh boy. Eh,
So you want somebody to be sleeping outside while they camping and stuff? And you can't be in the RV. You gotta sleep outside.
I mean,
No
Saint,
glamping. No
are you
Somebody
glamping.
promoting
afraid to
Saint?
get dirty. Someone who's
Right.
not afraid to get dirty.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's a
go
no.
get
Right.
them. Go get
I'm
them.
sleeping in the RV.
Look at you.
What?
That ain't
No,
camping.
ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm
Come
sleeping in the
on, get in
RV.
the
You
tent.
might as well drive to the Walmart and park like the rest of us.
Tanya is glamping with the
Yeah.
glamalls.
Yes.
I'll
Yes.
sleep in the bed of a truck if I have to. I love sleeping outside.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
in a
Yeah.
hammock.
here we
hey,
go. Pyro.
Yeah.
stars
Call
and
him
them
Pyro.
mosquitoes just do something to you. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I
Stars
love
and
sleeping
mosquitoes.
outside.
What
That's a
the?
no for me.
Oh, now that's a lot. Oh,
Ain't nothing like wearing a
PK.
nighty in the woods.
Hey,
Oh.
Hey,
Oh.
Stepping up our
Oh.
Go,
game.
Devin. Go, Devin.
Oh,
Oh.
PK,
look,
PK, moved
you
up
gotta
to
have
the
the
shorts.
the
Look,
big ball of off. Just,
PK is look. PK
Hey,
went
she
beyond
said-
the shorts.
She said take it all the way back to nature. Just nothing.
Yeah.
Just
Right,
the
nothing.
real nature.
like a James Brown
Mighty
cake.
in the woods, huh?
Let me go back to this. Have we allowed society standards to dictate our moral values?
Uh,
PK said, damn society.
Right.
and the mosquito bites.
Right.
How about this? Instead of have we, how about why have we allowed society to dictate our morals, our moral standards, or our moral values?
We get an oversaturation of it.
Mhm.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere you are. Work, school, home, the store, radio. You can't get away from it unless you like live in a bubble.
But ultimately, it is our choice.
It's your choice.
It's our choice of what we gonna do.
However, those choices seem to look different the more you see it. Like if you see something a whole, like you see people walking across the street all day long outside the crosswalk. Nobody's, oh, you jaywalking. I'm crossing the street. What is jaywalking? You see what I'm saying?
Until you get that ticket.
Yeah. Oh man, what happened was,
You know what jaywalking is, then, don't you?
yeah, you're gonna find out real quick.
Uh-oh.
Candace?
Look at Candace. Okay. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So I'm gonna go back to this comment right here.
Yeah.
Adrian says,
Exactly.
trying to fit in. Trying to fit in.
What conversation
So-
does it go with? So
This we go on with this one. Trying to fit in.
To society.
okay, yeah, okay.
So when did it change for us to go out to a party, have a good time, and we all are old enough to have been to some parties, whether it was the Red Onion, the Hobart Club, what am I missing? Pizzazz, Bistro 880 for those of us in the greater Los Angeles area, right? I don't remember as a young man growing up and hanging out at some of these places, Glam Slam. When did it change that, you had to walk around with a whole bottle of whatever you drinking in your hand? When did that game change?
The new
Because
generation.
What do you mean?
when I was growing up,
That's that video stuff.
You gotta watch the
That's
movie Paid in
social media.
Full. Paid
is
in
that what
Full.
it is?
Social
Mello,
media.
he's talking about walking around with a fifth of Douce or whatever you drinking, just
when
walking
they-
around with the alcohol in your
A
hand.
whole bottle in your hand, and you just
Yeah.
Want to be
Right.
You're
seen.
freezing.
People want to look like they have money, so that
Mhm.
to them makes it seem like they're showing they have money.
Well, in our day, they did that in if you got the little what you call that? The when you behind the rope.
The VIP.
VIP.
Yeah,
Oh,
thank you.
VIP.
Oh,
VIP. That person you paying $300 for a 1999 bottle of Grey Goose.
Yeah.
$300 for
And
a
they still
$40
doing that.
bottle of Goose.
Once I figured that game out, I was like, "What the hell? It is $19.99. They charging $300."
Yeah.
Right. Food for less bottle, $19.99. Any
Right.
flavor.
Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
now they
Going to the liquor store and buying the liquor store
the right.
it,
for the money
it's
that cost
funny.
you to get in and then buy your drink bottle. That's
Right.
goofy.
It's funny because as children, the guy who walked around with a bottle was classified as a wino.
Right.
Ned the wino to be
That's
exact.
the one. That is the one.
Uncle Woody.
Woody. He was a wino. But then it's the like if you ain't got the name brand bottle in your hand, you ain't doing it. You is not him. We done turned all the way up. And then at the end of the night, we don't got no money to live regular.
Bottle empty.
They eating ramen the rest of the week.
And you see Candace comment, bought the rent.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's 5 months of their $75 rent. Oh,
Ooh, not the
not the
$75.
75. Not the 75. Shouts out to
Not
all of
in
y'all
the
that get to
hood.
pay 75. Dang
What
it.
do that
Right,
at?
right,
Not here in this here
right,
city.
right. And then
Gee
and
Willikers.
then get evicted because they can't pay it.
Hey, I need some help. Can you help me pay mine?
Right.
Wow. Well, I think that standards, morals. I know that we all have it. We all have some. I think they all come. Our morals come with levels of degrees or whatever you want to call it, based on how we were raised.
Yeah.
A lot of us still hold on to some of those morals. I get it. It is a time changing event. Times have changed. If you just thought back for a hot second, 20 years ago, what were we doing then versus what we are doing now? We had cell phones, but we really weren't on cell phones like we are now.
Yeah, I
20
had a
years
flip.
ago, yeah. What'd you say, Mello?
I had a
We
flip.
had
You
go
had a
ahead.
flip?
Yeah.
Yeah. We had the Nextel, the chirp.
Motorola, yep.
Yep.
Church phone.
Sidekick.
You still had to depend on the television at that time and your computer if you had a laptop or something like that. Because 20 years ago, we were looking at on the news like the stuff that had happened in 9/11 and the troops
Mhm.
getting shipped out. That was in 2002. That was going on at that time. So everybody was glued to the TV, and then they started with that's really when the phones start being the smartphone. You got all these apps. You can go right to this website. You can watch CNN or MSNBC at the doctor's office instead of going home and watching.
Mhm. Sidekick 3. Oh, I remember that. How
Ooh,
about you, Mello? Sidekick 3 and MySpace.
yeah,
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah.
That was that was Black Planet
Black
and
Planet
and and
and them.
and them, right. We had brick phones. There you go.
I have one.
Beepers. Yeah. Two-way
Mm.
pagers was in full effect.
Yeah,
Two-way.
What was the company downtown? Was it JJ Beepers?
JJ.
JJ, the king of
The King
Yep.
beepers.
of Beepers.
Yep, the
Yeah.
king of beepers.
So with that, as we see the transition, because most of us here are our parents, our children are learning what they're learning based off of some of our morals. But guess what? They're gonna create their own
Hmm.
levels of morals. They're gonna say, "Nah, my mama was outdated. My daddy, he was tripping. I'm about to do this."
and they'll learn the same lessons that we learned when we became their age and we started looking at things differently than our parents. That's a never-ending cycle right there. They'll see it and he's like, "Wait, I remember." Yep. Now, no one will listen to you neither.
Mhm.
Now you're the old person that doesn't know what you're talking about.
Hmm.
Shoot, look at this. What's crazy is that back then we all had landlines for $38. Now we paying $200 for cell phones.
That is insane, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
Wow. And we religiously pay them cell phone bills
Yeah. Yeah. The
Hmm.
bill is yeah.
Hmm.
month after month.
But the cell phone is everything. It's the TV,
True.
it's the computer, it's the calculator,
Calendar, yeah.
Calendar.
calendar. It's everything.
Right.
There's nothing you can't do on your phone.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Print.
you're right.
You can print to send.
Yeah. Print documents. People.
Yeah.
And how
Oh,
look, how many people have landlines nowadays though?
what's
You
a
got
what's a
one?
landline?
Hold on, wait. Oh, I know he is playing. Anywho, look, even Sir said iPhone 13 Pro,
Ooh,
$1,300. Yes, sir.
1,300.
Yes, sir. But you can get that for
Right.
$50 more a month to your cell phone bill. That's already
Mm-hmm.
$40 for the service. And we're gonna need you to get the broadband fiber optic 6 to go with the 13 in order for it to work properly. Yeah, you'll be paying for the rest of your days. Boy, oh boy. Mm, 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 mm. That's funny. He said, "What is a landline?" Really, Devin? Anywho, I ain't
Yeah.
He
messing with
called you Devin.
Yeah, I heard that. I'm Will,
Devin. I think we have discussed that enough. Unless y'all got something
You just
else.
trying to get off here so you can eat your tacos. Don't do
Hey, I am gonna
Exactly.
have
that's what it
tacos.
is. Yeah.
Tacos. Hey,
Yeah.
no.
Orlando. That's what
that.
He said her
who
name.
should we name
Shoot, he
call it?
do.
Nah.
Shoot, he do. No. I'm looking, y'all. I'm looking.
We dial up
Three's been
AOL.
quiet today. You're in business.
Oh
Yeah,
no, I'm not
producer.
being quiet. It's not a lot coming in.
Right. They
Yeah,
quiet. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, they quiet. They not giving me
Felicia
a reason
said
to say.
you can run your business successfully from your cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Exactly.
Well, look, we're gonna change the subject a little bit then. We're gonna move on. We're gonna talk about something different. I didn't write a question about this, but I am gonna share some
Healing
my own
energy.
my own personal experience.
Oh
So
Lord.
as everyone knows that I've been battling with that sciatic nerve issue for a minute. I've been trying some of everything, which includes stretching, no more ibuprofens. No, no, no. We don't need them problems. But I did get a chance to go and get a
Heal
massage.
yourself.
Huh? What?
Heal yourself.
Heal myself. I need to be healed. I got a massage. I went to Massage Envy.
What type of massage was it? The
Happy
name
ending.
of it?
Happy ending. Who said
Happy
that?
ending.
There.
Let that man tell us about his happy ending. Go ahead.
You go to the same place that Robert Kraft went to. How about
40 now
Deshaun
and 40
Watson?
later.
Deshaun Watson.
No. I just got a full body massage, head to toe. I did not do the deep tissue. It was like a
Mm,
medium pressure. I wasn't sure what to expect.
okay.
And due to the sciatic issue on my left side, I'm like, let's got to make sure this is going to be right. But after all said and done, man, I felt really good. Um, that lady took her time. Obviously, there was some kinks in my back that needed to be addressed because,
Did,
man, when I
did she
got up,
walk on
I
your
was
back?
feeling like, no, she did not
Okay.
walk on my back, but she definitely put her elbows in it.
Was there any
Um,
music playing? Just
there was,
out of curiosity.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
Bow, bow, wow.
I ain't messing with y'all. It
No,
was
you can
very
say
relaxing. Let me say
we
this
need more context.
for you fellas, because I don't know if you have or you
Candles.
have
With
not.
candles going.
There were
It's a
candles
serious
going.
matter, guys. This is serious.
There was a lot of aromatherapy. There was
Oh.
Good stuff.
music. So for us as fellas, we laugh and joke about it. We're tough guys, but man, I walked out of there an hour later. I regret that I didn't spend the money for the hour and a half versus the hour. But guess what? I am going to go back. You can become a member at $75, and you get 1 hour
A
free
month.
a month.
Mhm.
and then you pay, whatever else you want for what other services. They have a stretching flexibility service that I want to partake in as well. So I believe I am going to become a member of this and treat myself, because as we get older, you guys, our body is definitely reacting differently than just having a conversation with Snoopy Cliff Mello. I was telling him how I bent down to put my iron up and went to stand up, and it was like, and I was out of work for 3 days trying to get back on my feet. A couple of days later, Mello says, "Man, I was just walking the floor at work, and he wasn't out as long." But the moral to the story here is you have to take care of your body. Take care of your body, men, women, all of us. Young, old. Take care of your bodies.
Have you
Um,
tried acupuncture?
I have not tried acupuncture. Um, that has been suggested.
I think you'll like
I,
it.
I think that as the time goes by and getting the massages and make them, the deep tissue and the stretching, that's really going to make a difference for me.
Mhm.
Um, and then with that, since I have didn't do it in the beginning, tonight's episode of Gentlemen After Dark brought to you by Tiff Honeycomb. So Tiff Honeycomb is a product that Tiffany Beasley has created for us men with facial hair. It's for your beard. Those with beard game, you get to take care of the well, we're going to call it excuse me, beard care. Beard care. A lot of us are walking around here with the nappy dugouts, not realizing that we need to fix our beards. So I've been working with Miss Tiffany.
Moisturize.
She has these three items here, small, 2 ounce size, 15.99. You'll get those three items: the wash, the softener, and then the beard juice.
It's a
I
good
made
deal.
an appointment with Miss Tiffany on August the 21st. I'm going to go to her salon. Let me see if I got that right. Hold on, right here. I'm going to go to Tiff's Honey's Braiding Bar, 16229 Southwestern Avenue, Gardena, California. And you can look her up, you guys, www.tiffhoney.com. But I'm going to go and get the service. I'm going to let her actually wash my beard, massage the oils or the moisturizer, and then put the beard juice and all of that. It's not hard. I try to take care of it myself, but at the same time, why not pay somebody to do what needs to be done?
Treat yourself. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself. And for those of you ladies that want to get your hair braided, you can get it done there too. So, fellas, that was a moment for the fellas to, look after yourself. Don't walk around here with the Rick Ross beard and it's really
Oh,
nappy and cutting people up. Go get it treated.
Or it
Go get it
smells really
treated.
bad.
Oh, yeah. Wash your face, boo boo. Wash your
Mm.
face. Oh man, wash your face. Anywho, treat yourself. I'm gonna leave it at that. Treat yourself. What about you guys? You guys got anything random for your mind?
Mm-mm.
We got about 7 minutes before we
I
call it a
broke up
night.
with look. I broke up with my nail lady yesterday. We said random.
Okay.
What
Get a
happened?
pedicure, man. She
What
said I broke up.
happened?
She got her own shop and her attitude has changed. So I just went back to where she used to work.
There you
that
go.
David Ruffin kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Onyx, and these are the grown folks.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. You're absolutely right. Sean says men have to shampoo and condition their beards. Big time.
Wash it daily.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah.
And
They'll
like
tell
you
us.
Work that
said,
out.
y'all need pedicures too.
Yes. The pedicures.
Get
Pedicures,
those feet.
manicures. Man,
Do not be
it's
cutting up my sheets.
oh,
I'm just saying.
You know, I think it's probably just safe to say that people in general should get pedicures regularly
Self
need.
care. Self
Right.
care.
Self care. Because it's some good stuff.
Pedi-
It's relaxing.
pedicures are important, especially catch it,
Mm-hmm.
especially for those of us in the black community who are battling with what?
You got to
Oh,
go to
wait.
work on
Diabetes.
Wanda's feet.
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
Absolutely.
Diabetes.
So something as simple as a hangnail that's deep in your big toe, and you go and pull it out and da 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 da, and oops, it's tender toe, and then it gets infected, then it
Mm-hmm.
sets up gangrene unknowing to you, and then you end up losing a toe. So I'm not nobody's doctor,
Right.
psychiatrist, psychologist, or gynecologist,
Right.
nor am I a podiatrist,
A dietitian.
Hey.
a dietitian either. I'm none of the above. However, in life's lessons, you learn. You got to take care of yourself. So go get those pedicures, go get those manicures, petties and manis, man. We definitely need them big time.
But you see, her name's Sean. Her comment
Sean,
for those with diabetes, you don't go to the regular nail shop. You go to a podiatrist.
Mm, I
thank you,
never
Sean.
heard
Let me
that
give
before.
Sean some. Sean always dropping in the good stuff.
You don't have to be a guest one day.
Mm-hmm.
Sean, you got she was on here before. If y'all don't remember, Sean was on here with a forbidden topic that no one wants to talk about.
Does size matter?
Hey, Fuego is on fire.
I don't
Hey,
remember.
we
Yeah.
were talking about COVID. Sean was actually one of our
Oh, yeah. I don't think I
COVID survivors. Her and her entire family caught it when when it first hit hard. So, but actually, Sean probably should come on here. Her son also has a product that he's promoting for men and beard care. So, guess what? We need to be getting that out there. And I believe I forgot what store it was in. Sean, if you want to type in what store, the name of the product, all that good stuff. So fellas can get out there, man, because there's a lot of men walking around here with beards that are not truly groomed
it could
like
be
they could be.
probably just facial hair. It's not actually a beard. It's just
Or a paste on, because they doing
Oh,
that now too.
yeah, lace
I'm
front
just
face.
saying. I'm just saying.
oh, that's
Nope,
crazy.
nope. We not doing no
Anthony Hamilton Phillies.
no, no.
Wow.
Sean says she don't mind coming on. So yeah, we're gonna have to invite Sean in
She got a
one of these
degree.
nights. Mellow is stupid.
Not tonight.
I
Mellow.
just
As long
asked
as she, as long as she brings statistics to back her.
Consistent.
I'm not going there with none of y'all tonight. We're going to continue
It ain't
with
me.
positive vibes, healing energy.
Hey.
Don't worry about it. He don't get any more gummy bears. It's cool. He don't get any
Man.
more gummy bears.
And see, Mellow, by way of Michelle Finnison. Mellow.
What I do? I asked him, Sean, come on here with your degree. If you got a degree, bring it.
Sean has responded to that.
Sean says, we working on the line for men. My son has an organization. I'm a business owner, not a degree, boo. Oh, oh.
Here we go.
She said, I'm a business owner. I like it. Anywho, yeah. See everybody on your head, bro. Stop it.
Stall him out. Stall him
Stop
out.
it.
He was just
Oh, mellow.
I asked a
You're
simple
overzealous.
question. Jesus.
it
Anywho,
was a simple question.
Tiff Honeys. Don't forget, y'all. Tiff Honeys. I'll keep you posted when I go get my treatment, my service. Let you know how that works out for me. I'm gonna keep this going as long as I can. Shoot, big dude.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Are you gonna give us a play by play when you just let us know how it went? Go live.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Um,
Maybe we can fly you out and have you come get yours done.
Yeah.
P- PK
Grow
Wash-
got a
hands.
Wash the
PK
white
got a
belt off
comment.
your chin.
PK got a
PK.
comment.
Damn.
Well, PK.
Yeah. Mr. Moderator.
You allowed it.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh
my
It's all
goodness.
in
One of those
fun. It's
days.
all
It
in
is.
fun. It's
Oh,
all in fun.
Laugh my ass off at Mello. I'm a hairstylist and a teacher for stylists, and I model.
Mm.
Yeah.
Boom.
watch
Boom.
yourself. Watch yourself, girl.
Shooby doo be doo. I don't like you, you. You're
That's cool.
cool. You're
That's
not.
cool.
Okay.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Quite a few
Oh
don't like
shoot.
me. I'm okay
Any
with it. Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho, you guys, it's been a fun evening. This was
I like
episode
you.
number 12.
Thank you.
We have two more episodes before this
Season
season is
finale.
over. Yeah, this season will be over. We'll start thinking about something for the future. What we're gonna do for season number 7.
Mm,
7. Siete.
that's
So
crazy.
something to think about, you guys. We've been doing this for a minute. So I see Mello standing up in the light. It looks like it's gonna be his time.
I'm scared. I don't want to be on punishment.
You just couldn't let it go, huh?
Unless he saw you standing in the light.
Right.
You're like, yeah, well,
That's my time, y'all.
yeah.
Oh,
The light on.
oh my god.
Thanks, Tamara.
Whatever.
All right, but I will say I'm wishing everybody healing energy in every sense of the phrase. Tonight was kind of reserved, but I guess it was chill and needed. I love you all. Thank you for the comments. I love everybody in the comments, degrees or not. No, but can I address something? Because I've been trying to figure out how to do it before I go.
Go for it. You got this. Pow.
And Michelle, if you're listening, you can relay this, and she might be looking too. So I'm a real dude. Honest can attest. I say, as I gotten older, I say what I feel more, and it's not with any intent to hurt anybody. Once, if I like you, you know I like you. If I don't like you, you know I don't like you. There is no middle ground. I am not a fake person. So when we resolved what I thought was the situation being resolved that we continue to joke about with the person who's no longer here, Amanda, it was resolved to me. We hugged it out, we talked, and that was it. So with that being said, it was over. We were cool. I'm not gonna hug somebody that I don't like, that I don't fuck with. So when we talk on here, I don't think we have heated debates. That moment got heated, and I think we understood why. We both had opinions. We both probably could have listened to each other more to understand where we were coming from. But like I said, I thought it was over. And then when we came back, I was able to explain my point of view better, and that was it. But I had no ill will. It was over with. So, like I said, I'm not for everybody because I do speak my mind. My opinions are my opinions. But guess what? I'm smart enough to know that if some facts are there to change my opinion, I'm going to change it. That's called wisdom. So, with that said, I joke around a lot on here. I try to be the one. Somebody told me, you the one up there that lighten the mood. And that's all I'm trying to do. Sometimes we get serious because today was a rough day for me. I actually needed this. I was actually looking forward to it. So, like I said, I love you guys all in different ways for different reasons. And, this is a good time for me.
Right.
So, with that said, you know what time it is.
Have a good night. Try not to work too hard.
All right, it's almost over.
Clean up, aisle 5.
You know what? You're cool. You're cool. You're cool.
You're not.
Out. I'll see y'all
All right,
next week.
man.
Bye.
I'll holler. Oh shoot.
Look, somebody said the next episode can be about busy sitting in the park.
She had a
Oh,
few comments about that earlier.
Michael, I think his name is, and yeah.
I'm
Well,
not
next
even going.
episode can
We're
be
not
about
even gonna go
visiting in the
there,
park.
Sitting in
boy.
the
We
park.
not gonna
I missed
go
something.
there. Sitting in the park. I'm not going there. Anywho, um,
I
my
got it in
God.
my head.
You guys are funny. Now next week, I think we're gonna follow Pyro's request.
Oh
What's it?
gosh.
Yeah, then we're gonna all be quiet. We just gonna let
Fuego,
Fuego just
Fuego have
have
it.
at it. Just go. Here we go. Fuego's on the building. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
And you miss it.
Shoot. That part.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
All the way
okay.
from the YouTube world. Tommy Yannicka Latrice says, I enjoy what you add to the show. I'm sure that was for Mello.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that we all bring something to the show. And I appreciate the grown folk them. I appreciate the audience for every little part that you play individually or collectively. That's what makes this so unique and different than, your average podcast. So I just say we keep doing what we're doing, keep growing, you guys. And just remember, Gentlemen After Dark, a place where grown folks can talk without judgment. So we're not always going to agree, and we don't always have to disagree. And when we
Right.
do disagree, we can still, hug one another and walk away, knowing that,
Mm-hmm.
hey, I felt how I felt and you felt how you felt. So
Right.
with that, you guys, it is time for me to go eat some tacos because it's Taco
Whatever.
Wednesday for me. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it
Hey,
don't even matter. Let's go get them. And I
Right.
made it with some wagyu. So y'all be good. Y'all be safe. Thank y'all for being here. That is our time, y'all, from the desert to the sea and to all the cities in between. Good evening.